Wake up with us, it's time to rise and shine. Morning mayhem's on the air, we're feeling fine. We got a Michael, Tomlin, and Mama Manning too. Bringing you the latest, there's nothing we can't do. Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Good morning, Woodland, and welcome to the 17th, the end of the week.
Woohoo!
And it is going to wrap up pretty nicely, I think, this afternoon. It was about just about 60 degrees this morning, 57 or so. And it looks like it's going to go up to 70. And we shouldn't have the miserable rain that we've been having all week long. It should be a little cloudy, but nice overall for this last B-day of the week. And we made it.
We did.
Looks like we made it. I wish I had a little bit more to that song. I'll have to look up the lyrics. Don't forget that this weekend is going to be Helping Hands on May 19th. It's 9 to 3 p.m. So if you've paid your $15 to get your shirt and to get your, I believe, a water bottle, if you're the first 30 to sign up, go and get on that bus. Not on the bus. You're just going to be touching the bus. Don't get on the bus.
No, one hand.
One hand.
Same hand.
You have to choose whatever
6
hand
hours.
it's going to be. And then see if you can't win any of the prizes. Don't forget there's other games and whatnot that are going to go on to keep you busy during that time. GSA has a game day meeting on Monday, May 20th. That's going to be from 2 to 3 p.m. in room 212. Why don't you stop by and have some fun there? Stop by the Media Center while you're on your way there to do the pom-pom polls. The last day to do it. What would you choose? Pool or beach? Pool or beach? And the Best Buddies Prom is May 31st. Tickets are $5. Those are on sale, and the theme is Hollywood. The Woodland Hawks baseball game, the alumni game, is Sunday, May 19th as well at 11 a.m. So if you're not touching a bus, you might as well go out and catch some baseball. Or if you were here touching the bus and you get knocked out before 11 a.m., or thereabouts, why don't you just swing up to the baseball field and go see that game? Veterans Forum is on its way, May 23rd. You've been hearing us talk about that quite a bit. Grades 9 through 12 with a B average or higher can attend. You can earn 2 hours of community service. The event is considered an in-school field trip, and desserts will be provided.
Woo-hoo.
If you're interested, reach out to Mr. Collins and Ms. Stevens in the Schoology message. Don't forget to return your books. Make sure they're in by Friday, May 31st. And there's only 2 weeks left in May.
Wow.
That means there's only about 3 weeks left of this show,
Woo.
about 15 more episodes. So, and then we close it down for the year.
No shows during finals.
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you, me, Tom, and I think we had to decide what we're going to make our last day.
All right.
Unless we want to go out and do graduation too. Roll this into the back of the graduation and
You never know.
do live
Play-by-play.
updates. Yeah, might as well. Don't forget to charge Chromebook and listen to us every morning at 7 a.m. or thereabouts, and listen to us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. You can find all our final shows on Spotify. I found this a great audio program that's been taking our audio and cleaning it up and making it sound better, because sometimes the bell rings, there's people walking
yes.
behind us. And you run it through this filter and it sounds better. So the shows on Spotify actually have a clearer, better audio component
Fantastic.
to them. So those of you looking for some archives, I would suggest Spotify is the way to go and do it. Today, on the May 17th, in 1965, the FBI laboratory weighed in on the dirty lyrics of the song Louie Louie, based on outcry from parents who bought into what might have been a rumor, because they knew any definitive start that the FBI thought that it was a supposedly pornographic lyrics that he was singing and mumbling to it. But they don't know exactly where it started. But because it was getting so much airplay and the kids were so excited by the song, that the FBI thought they had to get in there and take a look at it. So, but later on, Jack Eli, the singer of it, was 19 years old at the time, singing Louie Louie, said that he was just following the original lyrics, and he admitted that he had braces on his teeth or something, and they'd just been tightened. And
ouch.
Yes, the way he was holding his head was like, Louie Louie, Louie Louie, we gotta go now. And he was just doing his best to read them as they were presented. So
Makes
there you
sense.
go. That this day in in 1965. Today's birthdays in 1934. Earl Morrall. I don't know if you know him, a little known quarterback for the
Dolphins?
Dolphins.
Yes, baby!
The 72s team when Bob Greasy went down.
Yes.
And he had to finish out there.
Nick Bonicani.
Yeah.
Larry Zonka.
Oh, yeah.
Mercury Morris.
Let's see. What are they famous for?
Being what? Undefeated.
From the whole season all the way up to the Super Bowl. And every time the final team of the season goes and gets beat, they open that bottle of champagne.
Woohoo!
1959 also saw the birth of Jim Nance. And in 56, Bob Saget, best known for Full House. Yeah. Today's day is Shades Day, is a family holiday associated with the National Fundraising Day when we encourage everyone to wear a pair of shades. It's Sunglass Day, basically.
And not the window shades.
Not the window shades. Today is so cool how to wear shades.
I might have some students grabbing my window shades.
I was like that. What was that song in the 80s?
Shades?
Korea. I wear my sunglasses
Glasses on at night so I can see you.
And I think the other thing is there's nothing better than any day that makes a hot slice of pizza shared through family and friends. Today is National Pizza Party Day. Not Pizza Day. Pizza Party Day. So if you're looking to hang out with friends, today is the day to do it for National Pizza Party Day.
Got it.
Over to the sports. That's with Mama Manning.
All right. Good morning. No games from yesterday. Things were rescheduled. But today we have boys tennis away at Naughty, 3:30, NVLs.
That did get rescheduled. Okay.
Yep, wet courts. Girls tennis away at Wolcott, 3:30. Girls softball, this is a non-league game, versus Pomperog, 4 p.m. away.
Okay.
Tomorrow we have some league play. So we have NVLs. Boys baseball home at 1. The alumni game, as we said, is on Sunday. Boys and girls track, 9 a.m. NVLs at Torrington.
Saturday.
I can guess why we didn't host that event.
All right, so that gap, and it took me a second.
Yeah, it did.
I'm going, wait,
it's a Friday.
why?
Yes.
Yeah, it is a Friday.
Yes. And how about those Timberwolves? Tied it up last night.
Okay, so when I started watching the game, they were down by, 7 or 9.
Yes.
And they called a timeout in the first quarter.
Made a difference.
Whatever you said in that huddle.
Worked.
Yes, should be on a poster or a bumper sticker or whatever, because they went on, I think they got 31 points in the first quarter and never looked back.
Yeah.
I mean, what did they win by? 41?
Oh, that was ugly.
Something?
Yeah,
45?
So the series tied up 3-3. And Knicks play tonight.
And yes, the Knicks play tonight. And there was a hat trick in the Islanders game.
Yes.
Creeder came back and got 3 in the third.
Yes, he kept saying, I'm going to score again. Everybody was laughing, and he did. And he did,
and
twice.
I thought the fans of Carolina, which are the old Hartford Whalers team, I thought, like, wow, they're pulling it off. They were winning for a good portion of the game. And then that
Didn't happen.
That ended in dynamic fashion.
A lot of drama.
All right.
Drama.
And that's the sports with Mama Manning. Over the news desk with Tomlin. Tomlin's not here today.
Oh.
So I thought maybe, hey, I'll try AI to see if, I can get some. No, don't use AI to get news stories, because the first one that came up was today, President Smith signed a Clean Energy Advancement Act to reduce carbon emissions by 2030. Now, most of the story is correct, but it happened in 2022. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, our president's name is President Biden, right?
Last I looked.
Yeah. So it's hard. You got to just look up news on your own. Don't use Chat GPT or any of the AI services to aggregate your news for that. Columbia prison director was assassinated. Elmer Fernandez, the director of La Madola prison, was shot and killed in Bogota. The attack comes after he received numerous death threats. Texas governor pardons man convicted of killing a Black Lives Matter protester, and it was convicted of killing Garrett Foster during a Black Lives Matter protest in 2020. And the decision sparked significant controversy and debate over the legal and moral implications of that pardon. Western volunteers have joined the Myanmar conflict. I threw that in there because he's very interested in this conflict that's still ongoing that a lot of people haven't noticed. But a growing number of Western volunteers are traveling to Myanmar to join local resistant fighters battling the military regime. And then today, I believe it was released that the Cerberus system introduced the Wafer Scale Engine 3 chip, touted as the fastest AI chip in the world. The new chip should be able to boast the peak performance to 125 petaflops of data, making it a game changer in the world of AI.
Potato chips?
Potato chips, 125 potato chips of speed.
Wow.
And then finally, John Deere revolutionizes potato farming with electrification kits.
Oh.
They've have a new electrification kits for potato harvesters, an advancement in agricultural technology. They showcase the fact that they have independent control of key harvester components, such as the cleaning fan, and are designed to enhance the efficiency and profitability for potato farmers in regions where soil conditions pose challenges.
My eyes on that story.
Yeah.
A little slow.
Yeah, a little bit slow indeed. And that's the news without Tomlin. This morning, our guest is Paul Geary from Contact Magazine.
Hello.
Hello.
Good to be here.
Yeah, so I see that there's been some posters coming out. There's a new magazine. I saw on social media. There was an unveiling and unboxing. So what is this new publication that's just come out?
It's actually an old publication. It is last year's edition, which we had some trouble getting published and getting printed. And it was our goal to, because last year's staff were seniors and they graduated. So the goal was always to get the issue out this year. And we finally have it. It was became the fabled lost issue. So it is last year's issue, finally for sale this year. A lot of the contributors to it are still here at Woodland, so that's good. So yes, we have physical copies of it. We have physical copies here, or you could order online. Unfortunately, I did not follow your advice of always checking the links to make sure they work before going live with them. So if anyone sees our posters or got a postcard in advisory and you go to the sales site, you just have to go back. You have to go back to the title screen and then you could buy the issue. There's a weird little flub there. So not a huge issue, but we're trying to fix it. But yes, the issue is for sale. It's $20. There's a lot of writing, photography. There is some visual art in there. We have short stories. We have poetry by former students, current students, and there are some contributions from staff members as well.
I know one of my advisory students was in there as well because he got one of the newsletters that the issue was out. What are we doing for this year? Are we still on collecting?
Yes.
Is there submissions going on?
So there will be information about submissions. We kind of did a soft opening for that. We do have submissions are open. Information has been posted on Contact's Instagram page, and we do have posters we're going to be putting up next week. We just wanted to get the sales for this issue, kind of get that information out first. And then we will be collecting work here at the end of the school year for the next issue, which we hope to have out in the fall.
So what got you into doing the literary magazine and creative writing? What is your background that got you into poetry and writing stories?
Well, I took over the literary magazine from Michelle Papa, who of course started it pretty much when the school was founded. So it's been a part of the school community for many years. And, I think it's important for there to be, I believe in student publication. I believe in self-publication. And I believe that it's important that there's a place for student work to be published and staff work here at the school. We focus so much on STEM and sort of the science and math aspects. I do think we shortchange humanities a bit. So I want to make sure there is a place for humanities here at the school. And kids get to, they get to say they're published writers right here at the school. So I like that, offering them that opportunity too.
So what are some of the opportunities they can have to get more involved with their creative outlet?
Well, anyone can contribute to contact. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be work from your English class. It doesn't have to be something you do in creative writing. Anyone can contribute any photography, art, writing to contact. But we do also have our creative writing courses here at Woodland. We have regular creative writing 1 and then advanced creative writing, which I do think is going to be more focused on laying out and publishing contact next year. So there are the opportunities here. Many of our students take more than one humanities class, more than one English class. So we do try to offer plenty of opportunities, even though we don't have a designated pathway. We do have plenty of opportunities for kids to take creative and writing classes here.
And you just flagged down Evelyn Mead. So I'm assuming, Evelyn, you were part of Contact Magazine. And what was your contribution?
Well, one of the things that I submitted by accident was a picture of 2 crocodiles in my
Okay.
room. But I am the editor of the magazine. So I'm the editor. So I take submissions for the work and I look them over and make sure they're school appropriate and also that there aren't any unpurposeful grammar mistakes.
Can you explain to me what an accidental submission of pictures of crocodiles or alligators would entail? How does that happen?
So when we first put out the submission portal, Mr. Ogren messaged us and was like, I can't, like, it's not taking my work. So I was like, I'll check it. And so I took a picture and I submitted it just to make sure that it would go through. And then I worked with it and then it went through and I just never deleted it. So it was put in.
All right. That's art.
Yeah. Quality control is not our strong point here, but I should mention too, I think I misrepresented a little bit. This year's staff laid out the issue. So the issue, even though it existed since last year, it was not laid out. We had all the work. So Evelyn and Kyle Egan and Claire Cummings and Carter Davis worked to we had a cover, but that was about it. So they worked on the interior design, they worked on the layout, and they worked on putting out the physical issue that is for sale right now. That is what they worked on. So we had the work, we just didn't have the magazine. So that is what they worked on this year. And they're designing the cover for the next issue and working on submissions for the next issue.
Do we have cover art for it already?
It's being worked on.
It's being worked on. Yes, it will be unveiled very soon. We have a title.
We do have a title. It is The Way to Wonder.
All right.
The Way to Wonder is the title and sort of the loose theme. We do have a cover concept, and we're still working on the cover. But submissions are open.
Up through when? What's the deadline?
We'll take anything, anytime.
Over the summer?
Yeah,
Yes.
probably the deadline's probably going to be like sometime at the start of next year. So
Yeah.
that if you don't have something now, you'll have something
All right.
then.
Yeah. Yep. It'll probably be right at the beginning of next year so that we can start laying out the next issue, hopefully first semester next school year.
All right. Well, if you have any artwork that you've been working on or
Yes.
any literary projects you've been doing in your English classes or stuff that you've been jotting down in a notebook and wonder where you can get them published, I believe that this is going to be a great opportunity for you. So look for those applications right up to the beginning of next school year.
Yeah, we'll start flooding the zone with information next week probably. So you will know where to contribute. And worst case scenario, just ask one of us or ask me or just give it to your teacher and it'll get to us.
All right. You heard it here first. And thank you both for coming in this morning on behalf of the show. She's Mama Manning. Somewhere he's Tomlin. I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
It's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional. We're knocking down the door.
Every morning at 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify. We're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew.
Knocking down the door.